There's no award more prestigious for first-year players than Rookie of the Year, but the grind doesn't stop there. How have previous winners built upon the accolade? What can we expect from the stars of today? Urlacher to Schwesinger, we're asking what happened to every defensive Rookie of the Year since 2000.
Second and 8 for Minnesota. Urlacher again, and he drilled it. I'm going to tell you, Michael, Joe, this was perfect timing. And I mean perfect timing. Watch him delay. It's like he was born for this position. Watch him. Number 54, he just waits, and bam, it's over.
We're setting the bar high with Brian Urlacher, the 9th overall pick in 2000. He ushered in a new generation of the monsters of the Midway. As an off-the-ball linebacker, Urlacher recorded 8 sacks as a rookie, proving to be a disruptor from day one. By year 2, Chicago's defense ranked first in points allowed. His list of accomplishments include 8 Pro Bowl selections, 2005 Defensive Player of the Year, and a bust in Canton. The Bears know how to draft their linebackers.
Second and 13 from the 47. Play action, Trent Green standing. And he gets drilled. Kendrell Bell has been delivering licks all afternoon. Wow. This rookie is no joke out there.
Similar to Chicago, the Steelers have a deep tradition of great linebackers. After recording 23 tackles for loss as a rookie, many believed Kendrell Bell was following the footsteps of Lambert, Ham, and Lloyd. Led by the standout rookie, Pittsburgh allowed just 13 points per game en route to the AFC Championship game, but Bell never replicated his 2001 production. He remained a starter through 2003, then groin injuries derailed his 2004 season. Bell wrapped things up as a Chief, never starting a game after 2006.
McMahon out of a shotgun on 3rd and 8. McMahon under pressure. Driven down by Peppers. He did not let up that time. No. There was nothing gentlemanly about that.
The highest drafted Tar Heel since Lawrence Taylor didn't disappoint. In fact, 2 sports star Julius Peppers finished his career higher on the all-time sack list than LT. In 2 years, Carolina went from a 1-15 record to winning the NFC. Peppers notched 12 sacks and 12 starts as a rookie. The 9-time Pro Bowler remained dominant in Chicago, Green Bay, then Carolina again through his late 30s. The first ballot Hall of Famer is considered the original Panthers legend.
On first down, count, loses the ball, stripped away. Terrell Suggs, the rookie, on the fumble caused and recovery. He did it all.
When your defense already includes Ray Lewis and Ed Reed, it's easy to get lost in the shuffle. Happened on draft day too. College football's all-time sack leader at the time fell to 10th after being projected a top 3 pick. Underrate him all you want. As a pro, Terrell Suggs broke the tackles for loss record. Even with Lewis and Reed on the team in 2011, Suggs took home Defensive Player of the Year honors with 14 sacks, nearly 140 total in his career. He finally won a ring in 2012 and quietly earned a second as a Kansas City Chief in 2019. Suggs will be in Canton soon enough.
Batted in the air, intercepted by Vilma. He could go for a touchdown. Fault to beat. Touchdown Jets as the rookie Vilma has produced again. What a game for this number 1 draft pick.
Jonathan Vilma was all over the field as a rookie for the New York Jets, over 100 tackles, 2 sacks, and 3 interceptions. He became a leader in the middle for New York and later New Orleans. Vilma was one of the captains on the Saints' 2009 Super Bowl team and remained one until he retired after 2013. He won't get brought up with Ray Lewis and Patrick Willis, but the 3-time Pro Bowler was as dependable as it gets. Today, you can watch Vilma in the booth calling games for Fox.
From the 21, taken over on downs. Plummer again with more heat and knocked down for the second time. Shawne Merriman stirring it up. The rookie who may be the defensive rookie of the year and a Pro Bowler, we do know that, makes the sack.
Lights out. You can stack Shawne Merriman's first 3 NFL seasons against any other outside linebacker in history. 39.5 sacks in that span, 3 Pro Bowls, and a third-place finish in Defensive Player of the Year voting in 2006. That 2006 campaign saw Merriman get suspended 4 games for PED violations, putting an asterisk on his final numbers. Despite this, he was on a trajectory to becoming an all-time great, but in 2008, Merriman hit a major setback. Knee surgery limited him to just 1 game, and he recorded only 6 total sacks from 2009 to 2012. Merriman couldn't retain the superhuman athleticism he possessed as a young player and failed to reestablish himself as a star linebacker.
Pennington looks it over, gets the snap, hand off to the left side. Houston, a backfield blast as DeMeco Ryans brings him down at the 27-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, I gotta feel like, he's got to be in serious consideration right now for the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Just an outstanding year and just continues to get better each and every week.
Known today as the coach who turned the Texans around, DeMeco Ryans' first stint with Houston came as a linebacker in 2006. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year by pacing the league in solo tackles. Houston was still looking to graduate from their expansion team label. Before Ryans got there, the Texans never had a winning record and finished dead last in points allowed in 2005. By his final season with the team, Ryans was a 2-time Pro Bowler, and Houston had its first playoff win in franchise history. The linebacker finished things up in Philadelphia, but remains a figurehead in Texans history.
Back to throw, McCown at his 2-yard line, runs out of trouble, runs to the sidelines, tries to run and loses the ball. 49ers have it. 49ers have it. McCown loses it. It's picked up by Mark Roman.
He didn't lose it. That was punched out by Patrick Willis.
Another Defensive Rookie of the Year turned Hall of Famer. This time it's 49ers legend Patrick Willis. He earned the first-team All-Pro honors as a rookie in 2007 and 5 times in his first 6 seasons. During that stretch, Willis was the anchor of one of the best defenses in recent memory. In 2012, he led San Francisco to their first Super Bowl appearance since the days of Steve Young and Jerry Rice. Despite the constant success, Willis retired after just 8 seasons as a pro. He was enshrined in Canton before the age of 40.
Pottery near side right for the Jets. Out of the shotgun, Favre takes a direct snap, hand off to Leon Washington, coming to the right, he's dropped for a loss. Mayo, Jerod Mayo, the Patriot, brilliant rookie linebacker, dropping Washington for a loss.
The Patriots struck gold drafting Jerod Mayo in 2008. A day 1 starter, he earned the trust of Bill Belichick through his production and superior football IQ. Mayo paced the league in tackles in 2010 and won a ring in 2014. But like numerous other stars on this list, injuries took their toll. Mayo retired after the 2015 season and has since gone into coaching. He was the man who succeeded Belichick in New England, but got fired after 1 year in 2024.
Fitzpatrick fakes the give. Here's a rush, and he's going to go down. Brian Cushing with the sack on Ryan Fitzpatrick. Buffalo will punt.
The 7th straight linebacker to win the award, Brian Cushing teamed up with 2006 winner DeMeco Ryans to create one of the best linebacking corps in football. He was a Pro Bowl selection as a rookie, intercepting 4 passes to go along with 133 tackles. But Cushing's career would ultimately be defined by injuries. He continued to be a solid starter throughout his 9-year career, yet he missed time in 6 of those seasons. At the age of 30, Cushing played just 5 games in 2017, his final NFL season.
Back is Woodhead. Brady back. Pressure. Gonna get hit. Gonna go down. Back at the 46-yard line. Listen up. Ndamukong Suh sets a rookie record for the Lions with his 8th sack of the year.
Ndamukong Suh proved to be well worth the 2nd overall pick the Lions used on him in 2010. A Heisman finalist at Nebraska, Suh continued on his warpath as a pro. He certainly didn't make friends with his opposition, but you had no choice but to respect his dominance. Suh tallied 5 Pro Bowls, 3 All-Pros, and was a member of the 2010s All-Decade team. While he was at his peak in Detroit and Miami, the second half of his career was spent on championship contenders. Suh reached Super Bowls with the Rams and Eagles and won the Lombardi with Tampa in 2020. Love him or hate him, he's one of the best defensive tackles of the 21st century.
Sanchez, play clock at 2, calls for the ball. Under some pressure, he'll be sacked. back at the 18, and now they have to call timeout.
And Bob, that's unbelievable. Von Miller just takes Wayne Hunter and throws him to the outside. He does the club move. That means he's going to take the right hand. He clubs Wayne Hunter. He falls on the ground. Direct shot. A direct shot to Mark Sanchez.
Von Miller was the second overall pick in the loaded 2011 class. Despite competing against the likes of Peterson and Watt, Miller came out on top as the best rookie defender. 11.5 sacks, and Denver won the AFC West with the 25th ranked scoring offense. Tebow might have been taking the headlines, but Miller was just as vital to their success.
The Panthers have a 3rd and 10. Here comes pressure, and they've gotten to him. The ball is out in the end zone, and it's recovered by Malik Jackson for the touchdown. It was Von Miller with the strip sack, and Jackson with the recovery.
Nobody opened down the field fast enough, and Von Miller beats Rivers and the tight end to the right.
Miller etched himself into history with an MVP performance in Super Bowl 50. He won another ring after a trade to LA in 2021. At the age of 36, Miller added another 9 sacks to his career total as a Washington Commander in 2025. A Hall of Fame bust is inevitable. Similar to Patrick Willis, Luke Kuechly put together one of the greatest careers for any inside linebacker. He also played his final snap before the age of 30.
In the shotgun, backs up to throw. Intercepted. Kuechly at the 47-yard line. He's rumbling down the near the far sideline to the 40, to the 30. Still running to the 28-yard line. Luke Kuechly, what a play.
With Cam Newton running the offense and Kuechly controlling the defense, the Panthers were at their peak in the 2010s. 3 straight division titles, including a 15-win campaign and a trip to the Super Bowl. Over the span of his 8-year career, no player in football recorded more tackles, and no linebacker earned more All-Pro selections. Kuechly is on the Mount Rushmore of Carolina Panthers.
Matt Ryan out of the shotgun, takes the snap, Jets bring a blitz. Matt Ryan under pressure, and sack, back inside the 15-yard line. Sheldon Richardson got there for the Jets, but the pocket collapsed, and the Falcons go 3 downs and out.
Bit of a down year for premier rookie talent in 2013. Sheldon Richardson barely edged out Kiko Alonso for the award, recording 12 TFLs for the Jets. Not a superstar like many of the other names on the list, but Richardson still carved out a solid 9-year career for himself, a starter on 4 different teams, and a contributor wherever he went. Forgotten nonetheless, and 2014's winner didn't help him on that front.
Floyd and Fitzgerald lined up to the left. 4 wides and all for Stanton, and that will take him out of field goal range. Aaron Donald got to him along with Ogletree.
Safe to say, Aaron Donald's career turned out pretty well. Once thought to be undersized, Donald shut up critics instantly with a 9-sack campaign in 2014. He went on to be an 8-time All-Pro, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and arguably the most dominant D-tackle to ever do it. Donald's 20.5 sacks in 2018 are the most ever by a defensive tackle. In 2021, the Rams won Super Bowl 56, and Donald recorded 2 sacks on the sport's biggest stage.
Right of Burrow. Less than a yard to gain on 4th down with 43 seconds remaining. Rams creeping. They rush forward. Burrow to throw for it. He's hit. He's hit. He's sacked. He throws it away. He flings it away on 4th down. Aaron Donald got there. Donald takes his helmet off in celebration. He signals to his ring finger on his left hand, and you can build that man's statue out SoFi Stadium right now. The greatest of all time on defense does it in the biggest moment of Super Bowl 56.
With nothing left to conquer, he retired in 2023, still at the top of his game. Even if he made a comeback today, the future Hall of Famer would likely still be one of the best defenders in football.
And he takes the snap, quick throw, right side, it's intercepted, left side is picked up by Peters, he's going to the promised land, 10-5, touchdown, Kansas City, Marcus Peters, the rookie, chased the sweep next to the end zone. Picking Peyton Manning.
Since 2015, no player has more pick sixes than Marcus Peters, and he hasn't played since 2023. As a rookie, Peters' 8 interceptions were a league high, and he picked off 19 in his first 3 years. Peters was traded to the Rams in 2018, where he started in Super Bowl 53. Peters then bounced to Baltimore and Vegas, yet his takeaway totals were outstanding regardless of destination. Peters won't be discussed as an all-time great corner, but this ball hawk had the ability to flip any game.
3 tight ends in. And Joey Bosa with another sack as he takes down Matt Ryan. Wow. Oh, is he impressive.
Whether due to injuries or his superstar brother, Joey Bosa has become one of the more underrated pass rushers of the past decade. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2016 with 17 TFLs, plus 10.5 sacks. Bosa has notched 5 trips to the Pro Bowl and close to 80 career sacks. He remains a productive player with a league-high 5 forced fumbles in 2025. If there's a knock, it's durability. Bosa has missed over 30 games since 2018 due to injury.
2nd and 8 now for Pat Stafford and company, who would like to score quickly and get something going because they have not had much going so far today. The quick pass picked off. That's not what they were looking for. Marshon Lattimore, touchdown.
Marshon Lattimore has earned the reputation as a top-tier instigator, but don't sleep on how good he was in his prime. 2017's Defensive Rookie of the Year intercepted 5 passes, and New Orleans' defense ranked 10th in points allowed after being 31st the year prior. Lattimore made the Pro Bowl in 4 of his first 5 seasons. He does love to scuffle, most notoriously with longtime rival Mike Evans, but that edge is exactly what made him great for so long. Lattimore failed to live up to expectations in Washington and looks to return to form as a seasoned vet.
Let's see if the Raiders can answer inside 5.5 to go. Oakland has 2 timeouts remaining. On first down, Doug Martin lost the football, kicked around, and who has it? Darius Leonard forced the fumble. Who came away with it? Colts say they have it, and they do! Doug Martin coughs it up, and Indianapolis recovers.
South Carolina State's finest, Shaq Leonard led the league in tackles as a rookie. A quarterback on defense, Leonard became Indy's defensive leader on day 1. He was a master of the peanut punch, forcing 17 fumbles from 2018 to 2021. Leonard was named first-team All-Pro in 3 of his first 4 seasons. Despite the immediate success, he fell out of favor in Indy quickly following a 2022 injury. By 2023, Leonard was off the team and started his final 3 games in Philadelphia.
2nd down and 12. Here comes Bosa! He got Baker from behind. Sacked him from behind. It's a strip sack. Well, he is going to pad stack, and he wants to plant the flag right in the middle of Baker Mayfield's number 6, right in his back.
The second Bosa brother entered the NFL with added expectations due to the family lineage. Nick managed to surpass them anyways, proving to be even better than his big brother. His immediate success guided San Francisco to Super Bowl 54. In 2022, Bosa took home Defensive Player of the Year after pacing the league with 18.5 sacks. From 2019 to 2024, San Francisco never finished worse than 8th in total defense. There have been a couple major injuries along the way, but Bosa's still one of the most feared pass rushers in the game.
The rookie from Arizona State, the leading receiver in the game. Blitz is picked up, and Mullins fumbles the football. Washington has it back. Chase Young, they're chasing him down the sideline, and Chase Young has a Washington touchdown.
The play of rookie Chase Young was vital to Washington's NFC East title in 2020. He looked like a budding superstar, but couldn't avoid the injury bug. Young played in only 12 games from 2021 to 22. He was dealt to San Francisco during their run to Super Bowl 58, and most recently signed with the Saints in 2024. Young isn't the superstar you'd expect from a 2nd overall pick, but he's been a solid hand. 2025 was Young's most productive season, breaking double-digit sacks for the first time in his career.
Mahomes under pressure. Parsons knocked it out. And the Cowboys have it. How about the rookie Micah Parsons? What a play.
as Basham comes away with the ball. This kid is spectacular.
An off-ball linebacker at Penn State, Micah Parsons made the move to the edge in the pros, and it got him paid. Through 5 years, he has yet to record fewer than 12 sacks in a season. Come 2025, Jerry Jones shipped him off to the Packers, and before being injured, Parsons remained one of the league's best defenders and $200 million richer. Ask anyone in Green Bay, and they'll tell you he's worth every penny.
Thompson's got the ball. Here they come, and there he goes with a wobbly pass. It's picked off! And that's the first interception by Gardner. They'll mark him down near the 44, and the rookie fourth overall pick, as good a defensive rookie as we've seen through 4 games, has come up with 2 huge plays against Miami today.
A lockdown corner from day one, Sauce Gardner went from playing in the American Athletic Conference to an NFL All-Pro in a year. He didn't experience much winning with the Jets, but team success may be coming with Indy. The Colts felt Gardner was worth a pair of first-round picks. Have to wait and see if that trade pays off. For now, he remains a premier corner looking to be part of a deeper playoff run.
Feel a little bit of an opening here for the Texans now. They're down 13. Can they get a stop right here? Jackson sacked! And it's Anderson.
Alongside C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson was the second half of Houston's 2023 youth movement. Picked one spot after Stroud, Anderson has been a wrecking ball in DeMeco Ryans' defense. The dominant pass rusher has led a Houston unit that allowed the second fewest points in the league from 2023 to 2025. Already 30 career sacks and a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year last season. Anderson looks to be a force for years to come.
Darnold goes out, picked up by Verse, off to the races, and gone for the touchdown. Witherspoon knocked it out, and Verse took care of the rest.
Jerod Verse's sack numbers won't wow you, but his 67 pressures in 2025 were among the highest in football. LA continues to be real contenders with number 8 off the edge. Verse is now the face of the Rams defense post Aaron Donald.
One last play. Love under heat. Pressure comes and he's blasted by Schwesinger. They didn't have to snap it and the Browns are happy they did. A loss of 13 on the play.
Carson Schwesinger took home 2025 Defensive Rookie of the Year honors after a top 10 finish in tackles. Cleveland ranked 4th in total defense, yet it translated to only 5 wins. Along with Myles Garrett, the Browns defense certainly has a bright future. Hopefully their new leader in the middle gets the dog pound back to playoff football soon.